Afternoon, it's Tuesday the 5th of September, and those of you who watch my channel regularly will know where I am. You will know exactly where I am. I'm looking out at the rabbits again. I'm up at the Gilnahirk viewpoint. Well, Gilnahirk Braniel viewpoint, in case I upset anybody. Oh. Try to keep the camera straight on Mr. Rabbit. Anyway, it's been another glorious day. Temperatures, some people are saying that the temperatures have reached 25 today. Not quite sure. Yeah, between 22 and 25, and we're still in the midst of a Belfast heat wave, and the weather's just absolutely fabulous. And I'm up in my shorts and t-shirt, and I'm up on the motorbike, and I shouldn't really be riding around in a pair of shorts on a motorbike, and I've no leather jacket or nothing. And there's a bit of a heat haze gathering over Belfast, but this vessel here, and it's the one that I've come up to video. It should have been away at 5 o'clock according to the cruise ship schedule, but it's still here. And is anyone surprised that it's still here? Because I reckon the folks have had a wonderful day in Belfast, because everything is better in the sunshine. So this is the Carnival Pride. Substantial cruise ship. It's a Spirit class cruise ship run by Carnival Enterprises or something or other. And its builder was, if I can pronounce it right, Kværner Masa-Yards. Oh, I'm just going off the cruise ship. Kværner Masa-Yards, and that's, for anyone who knows cruise ships, that's in Helsinki, Finland. And of course, you know, you're wondering why Finland can produce mega cruise ships like this, and Belfast or nowhere else in the UK can do so. That's just one of my wee gripes. I mean, Harland Wolff is legendary. You know, Camel Lord, legendary. Other yards around the UK coast, legendary for building ships right throughout the war and well long before. And now we can't build even one cruise ship. We can't even build our own. We can hardly build our own navy vessels, and it's a downright disgrace. No cargo vessels, no cruise ships. Of course, all the EU countries, they can all produce their own cruise ships and other vessels. We can't. Totally ridiculous what our various successive governments, Labour and Tory, have done to us. Now, I haven't done a rant like that for some considerable time, so there had to get it out of the system. Let's go back to the cruise ship. This is the Carnival Pride, and she cost $375 million to build, and that was way back in 2001. And as I say, she should have I see smoke. So she will be heading off shortly, but she should have been away at 5 o'clock. She's been in service since 2002. She weighs 88,500 tons. She's got 12 decks, and oh, sorry for going off again. She's got 12 decks, and she's 963 feet in length and 294 meters. And then she's width 106, and she is moving 106 feet or 32 meters. That's the standard width for these cruise ships. Passenger numbers 2,124, and there she's away. They do go on time, and usually they go early. Yeah, I was telling you about passenger numbers. 2124 and crew numbers 930. So that's almost one crew member for every 2 passengers. And this vessel, you know, in those first 10 years of her life, was originally in and around the Bahamas and Florida, and here she is over in Belfast. We get some variation of cruise ships coming in. She was refurbished in 2014, and she was refurbished again in 2019. So she's got all the modern amenities and all the rest of it. So it's just heading out of Belfast now. And there's a Stena coming in up Belfast Lock. Stena's coming up and down Belfast Lock all the time. And for those of you who don't know, Belfast Maritime Festival is on this weekend. So if you're interested in all things nautical, and particularly tall ships and stuff, well then get yourself down here. 1 or 2 interesting vessels have arrived already, and you can check them out on the port map, the live port map of Belfast. I'm just going to wait until until the Carnival Pride, you know, breaks out of Belfast. This wee stretch here, amongst, you know, above where all those, I think that's alcohol there. Those big containers, at least I think it is. Could be oil. Not too sure, folks. I'm not too sure about most things. And I hear the swallows above me. And there she goes. And we're just absolutely gobsmacked by this tremendous weather. And of course it arrives after one of the most dismal summers that we've had. You know, rain and wind and grey. And it arrives when the poor kids are heading back to school. And I remember sitting doing my GCS, no, it wasn't GCSEs back then, GCEs and A-levels. I remember sitting and the sun was beaming through the windows and the sweat was pouring out of you. Doesn't the sun always shine at exam time or whenever you're back to school? It doesn't shine whenever you want it to. So here she is, breaking cover, so to speak, out into Belfast Lock. And that's my usual spot down there for watching the cruise ships coming out. There's a big car park down here, maybe it's further along. And I'm just too lazy to go down. There's the Stena coming in. Is that the Stena Superfast 7 maybe? Wonderful, wonderful weather, wonderful, wonderful evening. And there she goes. The Carnival Pride. And God be with all who sail in her. Give you another wee look at her close up, or as close up as I can get. Yeah, there's full zoom on now. Okie doke, I'm away up home to get my tea. Usually it's on the table for 5:30. We just watch the end of the chase. See you soon, folks. Feeling good in this heat. Cooling down now, mind you, there's a wee bit of a breeze. And there's the rabbits.